G'day everyone, I'm David and this is my Tabletop Standard, and today I'm going to be painting my Riptide. I'm going to be painting his right arm as Dragstrip, who makes up the Combinacon Menasor from Transformers. Well, I say it's my Riptide. It was actually a birthday present from one of my friends, Shane. He's a fantastic guy, I really like him. I consider him probably one of my best friends. He bought it for me because when I saw it on Forge World, I absolutely fell in love with it. I actually got out of Warhammer for a little bit and I ended up selling all my Tyranids, all my Space Marines. I never sold this one though. I ended up giving it to my brother Stephen because I loved the model so much I couldn't just sell it to anybody, so I gave it away to my brother. He has a Tau army. He has all of his Tau painted up like Transformers, and it's sat painted the same way that I had it for a very long time. And when I started this YouTube channel, I asked him if he minded if I painted it as part of my content, and he chose which Transformer he wanted me to paint it as. So he wants me to paint it as Menasor. So yeah, it's been over probably over a year now since he's given it to me. I thought I'd better start painting it. I hope he enjoys the end result, and I hope you all enjoy watching it. I started off painting the whole thing yellow with the dark yellow on all the inside bits. It doesn't really show up too well in the camera, but in person there is a noticeable difference there. I also then dry brush the underneath of the whole length of it orange. It just warms up the yellow so much more and helps the yellow look a little bit brighter. It makes it look less flat, just gives a bit more dimension to the overall model. I decided I'm going to do these videos in several parts. So each video is going to be a different Decepticon. This first one's Dragstrip, the others are Dead End, Breakdown, Wild Rider, and the main body of it is actually a truck, and his name is Motor Master. And the whole team together make the Stunticons. Now, just adding a few lines and a few other details with this purple. Well, it's a purple and red mixed. So the toy of Dragstrip has a few lines on the actual toy. So I wanted to represent those lines on this model as well. I'm also just painting in a few other areas just with the same color, just to help a bit of visual interest. Break up the yellow a bit and just make those lines look a bit more coherent throughout the whole model. Now, I just used this Agrox Earthshade to do all my panel lining with. I could have used black. Black would have looked alright, but the brown just looks a bit nicer with the yellow. I would also like to thank Gabriel, who provides all my music. His link is up in the card as always. If you like the music on this channel, please go check him out. I very much appreciate all the work that he goes into in making all his music, and I hope you enjoy listening to it as I enjoy presenting it. And just with some black grey, I just paint in some areas, mostly the circles, because this is representing a car. So I just want to paint the circles basically a tyre colour. The arm doesn't have to look like a car, but I want it to represent the car. So I'm just going to paint these circles to represent more of the tyres that the car has. So even though they're not tyres, it just represents it, and I think looks quite neat and sharp. Menasor has purple hands and purple feet, so the front of the gun being purple, even though it is a complementary colour to yellow, it's purple because Menasor has purple hands and feet. It just happens to look really good with yellow. Just adding a little bit of light grey to my purple mix. I'm just using that to highlight the top of the purple. In hindsight, I probably should have added a different colour. The grey desaturates it a little bit, and the yellow being so bright and vibrant, the desaturated purple looks a little bit odd, but it looks okay too. I don't know, maybe once I finish the whole thing, I might choose to redo my highlights on the purple. Who knows? Yeah, and that's about it. So that's the first arm done. So if you did enjoy watching this, please check out my other videos. You'll see some linked up here on the screen. I really do love reading all your comments. I reply to as many as I can. I find it personally really encouraging hearing your experience of watching my videos, hearing what you have to say about it, what you thought about my videos. Oh, I would encourage you to comment, so A, I can get some feedback on how the videos are going, and B, I'd love to see what you think about it. I'll see you on the next one.